Hey guys, how's it going? Billy here with my new channel, Adult Movie Reviews. I'm going to work on getting me an intro and stuff like that. This is just kind of the pilot episode, just so you guys can kind of get a feel for it, see if you like it or not, see if you think it's funny, whatever. Anyway, so the basic concept of it is I'm going to be telling stories based off of kind of bad storied pornographic movies that I've watched, basically off of Pornhub. I think it's going to be pretty funny. Most people I've talked to about it have thought it was funny, but that's not what's important. What's important is, do you think it's funny? So let's get into it, right? So basically, I was watching this movie, right? It was a Thanksgiving movie or Christmas, some kind of holiday movie, because the mom was making like a holiday meal. She had a big turkey, some pies and stuff in the oven, and she was finishing up. She pulled them out, I guess to cool off or whatever. She went to the restroom or whatever. She left off scene. Enter the son. The son's looking at the spread and he thinks, this looks pretty good. So he takes one of the pies, kind of smells it, and he's like, I guess he gets an idea in his head. What kind of idea could he have had? I don't know. Let's talk about it. So he decides to take his gigantic member and stick it into this pie, right? And it's so big that it kind of looks weird in the pie. Like, it's hard to explain. But he's basically making love to the pie. Well, his mom walks in. I guess she got done with her break or whatever. She kind of freaks out. She's like, hey, your dad could be home any minute. And he was like, oh. So he took it out, put the pie down, but his member is covered in pie. It's all sticky and gross. So his mom starts trying to help him out. So she's wiping it off with her hand or whatever. Gets like a napkin. She's trying to clean it off. It's sticky pie though, so it's not coming off. Well, wiping it off with your hand is not going to work. So she starts like spitting on her hand and trying to clean it off. Right? Still nothing. So she starts like licking it, and still nothing. So she gets the whole thing in her mouth and starts cleaning his member off with her mouth. And a very short time after that, it causes the son to relieve himself all over her and the pie. So they hear the dad coming, so he runs off, and she's kind of trying to straighten things up. The dad comes over, and he's like, what happened to this pie? And she was like, oh, I dropped something in it. He's like, well, what'd you drop in the pie? She's like, oh, I dropped this wine bottle in there. He's like, oh, well, the pie still looks good. So he tries a piece of the pie. I know. And he's eating it, and he's like, this pie's pretty good. But there's only one problem with it. It's a little salty. Get it? The pie's salty because he relieved himself all over the pie. So anyway, next scene, the dad, mom, and son are all having Thanksgiving dinner with the daughter, right? So the son, having already had his member cleaned by his mom, gets pretty frisky. So he starts reaching between the mom's legs and kind of feeling his way around down there. Don't know what he was looking for, but he was feeling his way around down there. Well, his girlfriend across the table sticks her foot in his crotch region and is rubbing it around. This is getting him excited, I think. So she crawls under the table and starts, I guess, trying to clean his member off also, because she was doing a lot of the similar stuff that the mom was doing. So the mom catches him and freaks out, kind of. But they get through dinner. Dad goes in the living room. He's still oblivious to the whole situation. All the dad wants to do is watch a football game because it's the holidays. Well, the mom is low-key trying to get on to the kids about what they were doing without blowing up their whole spot in front of the dad. So the dad gets mad. He's like, I'm going to go find somewhere else to watch this game because you guys are just being too loud. So he leaves, and pretty much as soon as he's out of sight, the mom looks right at the daughter, and she's pretty much like, you think you can clean my son's member better than I can? Well, you better show me right now. And then from there, the story's pretty much over. It's your standard threesome. Stepmom and son and girlfriend threesoming, switching partners. It was all pretty graphic. But that's about it for that story, guys. If you guys like the story, let me know in the comments down below. If this is something you'd like to see more episodes of, hit the subscribe button and let me know down in the comments. Like the video. If you think this is disgusting and it should never have a place on the internet ever again, please don't subscribe. Hit the dislike button, and I apologize for wasting your time. But for everybody else, I hope that you do subscribe, like the video, comment down below how much you loved it, and get on this train and ride with me. Ride with me into the adult movie hemisphere. I'm willing to put the work in for you guys, to watch the movies, to do the research, to tell the stories. Are you guys willing to take the ride with me? I hope so. I'm Billy, and I hope you enjoyed this video.